Margie's Candies has been here since 1921. What makes it special is it's an old-fashioned store. Everybody is so excited because it's here 80 years. We make our own candy, our own ice cream, and our own toppings, which is caramel, fudge, and strawberries. We have 35 different sundaes and banana splits.
That's just for me, right?
We have creams, nuts, fruits, truffles, toffee, a lot.
Strawberry sundae. This is the mauve. She gets the junior. I started working at Margie's in 1954, but I've been coming to Margie's Candies ever since I've been a little girl. How can you not like it when you're working with such good things?
Well, Andy, you recommended Margie's. Why is this ice cream shop better than all the rest?
Well, you can't screw up ice cream. And they
never
make
know.
it,
Model? Isn't that their
they
model?
make it so perfect, and it's just so fun. It's a nice little intimate sort of thing. It's a perfect date place. You want to take your partner with you, whatever. You sit in a small little booth really close to each other.
And they're all small there. as
They're
you
all,
know.
they're
all the
basically
booths there are
It's a
small.
very small place, and it's quaint or whatever, you know. But it's wonderful ice cream, and it's really genuine and authentic, and it's better than any other place in Chicago, I'm sure.
Well, what about the servings? Oh my goodness. My eyes popped
Humongous.
out of my face. I
And a little
Why, when you watch
Yes.
everybody else's dish going by, you change your mind a zillion
Well,
times.
actually, it was a little bit of a nostalgia for me because the walls were covered with old pictures from maybe
The place has so much
the
nostalgia,
70s
so
and
much.
everything, even
the
Clark Gable.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
the
porcelain
Beatles and
clowns.
everything. There you go.
The teddy bears,
It's
it's just so
very,
sweet.
very old stuff.
But what was
And,
interesting is that in the piece that they just showed. Oh, I'm sorry. It was
What are
interesting.
you doing?
Down, Terry.
I don't want to hurt anybody. What was interesting is that the place looked huge on camera,
Yeah.
and it was no bigger than Andy's apartment.
Yeah, it's smaller than my apartment.
But you know what? I mean, it was very interesting to see. It reminded me a little bit of the way how I used to eat ice cream when I was a
Exactly.
kid.
That's
I mean,
exactly.
you did not pay attention to the size or whatever. It was fun. I mean, a lot of whipped cream on top, and you just chow down.
Yeah, you don't carry.
The wafer
I just have
cookies,
to
great
admit,
touch.
though, at the
That's very
same,
good.
but I have to admit at the same time that at this point in my life, my stomach is just won't allow so much amount of ice cream.
There's always
That's
room
too
for
bad.
ice cream.
Yeah.
There's always
it
room
was
for
just
ice
like
cream.
it was like way too much for me.
Well, I got to tell you, to me, there's a fine line between charming old school and just small and old. And I thought the ice cream was very good. The service was fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think people, when they go there and they eat, they tend to like linger there because I think you eat all the ice cream and then you just kind of sit there for a while. You got like a line out of the door. People are like, come on, I want to sit down. And
don't want to move after that.
Exactly, but to me that was the only drawback I had about the place.
Yeah.
I've always heard about it. The food was excellent. And here's a tip, kids: when you're eating a banana split, don't just take your first thing, go like that, because it will flip over you.
Yeah.
And at that point, there were some kids there to see that happen. So
How
that
they like
wasn't
that?
that wasn't pretty cute, but it was tasty. It was very good, very good. It's just like you said, you felt like a kid again eating ice cream.
Margie's is now run by the third generation of their family, and they see their customers come in over the years, and they bring in their kids, and they bring in their grandkids, and that's real special.
They love the kids there too. If you there's a program they have. If you get A's or if you get a good report card, you bring your report card in. They'll give you ice cream.
That's so nice.
And if they find you reading a book or whatever, in there, they will give you ice cream. I mean,
So that's what we should have done. I should have gone in there
You
with
should
a
have brought a
book.
book and a
gone there
report
with-
card.
All right, my
Straight
report-
A's, whatever.
It just struck me as a neighborhood place.
Yes. And you don't want to go there when school's out because
No.
the kids are there and they're just going to sit there. They don't want to go home.
But Terry, do you
They're
think
just gonna sit
places like Margie's make the city more distinct or more special?
I think so. It gives us especially with all of the the building up our fine Mayor Daley is doing, I think it still gives the neighborhoods a nice. Gee, was that sarcastic? It gives the neighborhood a charm. And in Chicago, I don't think a lot of people, especially people who come and move here from out of town, they don't realize that Chicago has a lot of places like Margie's. They have old hot dog stands. They have them on the north side, the west side, the south side. There are a lot of places that have been family businesses passed on, bars, everything. It's places like that that give us that little bit of extra charm, give us that little small town, down home kind of feel to the city.
Well, Andy, this is your favorite place, so sum it up for us.
Well, I love it, and for all you lovers out there, perfect date place.
Gloria, for you?
Well, I think if you have a sweet tooth, is heaven for you.
And Terry, what about you?
I would have to say that since Margie's first opened, I think human beings have gotten taller, they've gotten bigger, and you probably need to expand a little bit. But that would probably take away a lot of the charm. The ice cream is fantastic, and like Andy mentioned, I felt like a little kid again. So very, very charming. But just expand, get bigger. Hello.
Give me some room.
Give me some elbow room.
Well, Margie's Candies is at 1960 Northwestern Avenue at 773-384-1035. It's open 7 days a week at 9 o'clock a.m. Reservations are not accepted, and the average check is about $5 a person.